According to Kenya's Economic Survey 2015, the informal sector employed 11.8 million people in 2014 against 2.4 million in the informal sector. The informal sector is therefore currently an important source of employment, particularly for the youth. However, most informal sector workers operate under a high degree of informality and vulnerability, resulting in small and unpredictable incomes, poor working conditions, and low productivity.
Nilikuwa nalipwa 3,000. Nikaajiriwa for 7 good years, lakini hizo 3,000 nilikuwa nalipa nyumba, ndio kukula, na nilikuwa na mtoi.
If you look at building greater businesses of the future, those will be smaller businesses of today. And so our program as a KCB, the Tujiajiri program we are launching up, is speaking about how do we scale up. It's about building a new platform, reimagining how do they reconnect and plug in to build their businesses. How do we enable as a business to build their own capacity, to plug in the value chain, lift their skills, connect on a global market?
And today approximately 1 million or so young people enter the job market. And just over half of those get deployed into jobs. And the remainder are the groups of people that we are now beginning to find ways of gainfully getting them engaged, especially through entrepreneurship, through support.
Kenya as a country is staring at an estimated gap of about 30,000 engineers, 90,000 technicians, and 400,000 artisans. And the program that we are currently focusing on today is a skills development program at the artisans level, which actually goes to address this gap.
It's with these realizations and others that KCB, through its foundation, recently rolled out the Tujiajiri program aimed at skilling and upskilling the informal sector in readiness for self-employment.
And we are glad as KCB Foundation to be the entity that invests in the youth in this space. And we believe that the skills we are providing them will be catalyzing employment opportunities, be it for self or for industry.
The program targets to skill 30% of the novice skills while upskilling 70% of those already in enterprise.
We are piloting with 2,000, but we intend to do 10,000 annually. But we actually have a capacity of doing 100,000 if we have partners joining hands with us.
Tujiajiri is a holistic program which focuses on skilling for self-employment in 3 stages. Stage 1. Skilling between 3 to 6 months period. Stage 2. Business incubation for a period of 12 months. And finally, Stage 3. Exit to market, where beneficiaries are linked to the marketplace and industry. KCB Foundation is collaborating with various vocational training institutions to provide certified training based on the National Industrial Training Authority and TVETA curriculums.
There are many entrepreneurs in society who acquired their skills in the vocational training establishments, have perfected the same, have created thriving enterprises in this country that contribute significantly in the economic development of this country.
Areas of skilling include construction, domestic, beauty, mechanics, and agriculture, which are sectors with the highest demand for skilled labor.
We are going to get skills for purposes of self-employment. And if we have many Kenyans going for self-employment, we are going to increase the bracket at which we are generating the wealth for this country.
The program is designed to use a contemporary training methodology, life skills acquisition, and appropriate technology to transfer skills that meet today's job market demands.
The initiative of KCB Foundation is wonderful because it's really addressing a need of the country.
The flexible training program runs for 3 months for those upskilling and 6 months for those skilling.
For me, at the end of the course, I want to be equipped with electrical knowledge, and after some time, I want to start my own business.
Once the students finish the training, what we envisage as an institution and KCB Foundation is that they'll be able to start up their own small enterprises.
Upon completion of skills development, beneficiaries shall undergo a 12-month business incubation drilling. During this period, they shall be exposed to a myriad of benefits such as asset finance, startup capital, working capital, and management support.
What we are looking at doing is to enable these people get to know what is it that they are required in case they want to assess finances, like the simple bookkeeping. What is it that you can do in order to ensure that you have a market? And that's why when we bring now the networking forums, and these are done both locally and international.
Moreover, during the incubation period, beneficiaries shall also be provided with opportunities to engage with university graduates and ICT app developers for expertise services, as well as industry for internship opportunities.
The main goal and ambition for us is to make this program a transformative one. That we must believe in the outcomes that we seek as a generation. This is a country that is in the nexus of transformation, and KCB is glad and happy to be piloting and championing this change in this moment. It's very historic, actually.
My business call to action, therefore, is that partners in the room kindly join with us in addressing this big gap of 400,000 artisans per year.
After this course, nataka kufungua a big hotel yenye mimi mwenyewe nitajiri wengine wenye walikuwa jobless kama mimi.